Flip it. Flip it like you flip it when you're flipping and you're flipping. Ha 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 ha. Boom boom boom. Patel spin.
All right, Coach, it is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New England Patriots.
Anything over 5 miles an hour.
Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Anything over 5 miles an hour.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Perfect. That's good. That's good. We definitely want to do by this. And then we're going to do this. And 2 running back, 3 tight end, gun heavy Panther. We're going 4x4.
Here we go. Here we go. What it is? Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
There we go.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Undercrush.
To throw again. Brady.
Got him.
He rifles one that's
Stop throwing them damn curl routes. I've been scouting your ass.
Picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense
I ain't gonna lie. I think he
really
might throw the most pick sixes in the first quarter than anybody else in the league.
What a big-time play.
It's a totally
and a
different
great
team
way
in the
for them to
second half.
start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
One running back. 2 sets. Okay.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
I thought we pinched
And let's think
good
about
enough,
what
but
every
now we
team
didn't.
has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
36. 53 win now. Get him.
Brady now on 1st down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check 28 seconds.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Slam. Hey, 66.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah, that's all we want him to do was go inside where the help
into
is.
Charger territory. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
56. Don't get nervous. Go Bandit. Mike 56. Mike 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Now a play fake. Brady. This one into the hands of Burton. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I gave him the look that I wanted.
The Patriots
he ran it just like I thought he would.
Back deep is Tavon Austin. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the run here. The 12-yard line.
Talk to me. What do we see? What do we see? What do we see?
Set. 30
Middle field open.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's
Couldn't turn that corner like I wanted to.
He is met quickly in the
No worries,
backfield.
no worries.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I wanted to turn that corner better, but
We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described, and I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball, and that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
they're just getting off the blocks, that's all.
Got it. 58 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. X3. 218, chop it. Go.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. A good pickup there,
all out.
7
And then, of course, it
yards,
was
but
his own
brings
blitz
up
now.
4th down.
We put ourselves in long
Despite the
distance,
blitz,
thought we
they're
could
still
get
able to nice,
something.
solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal
Didn't get
spacing and
nothing,
run
put
fits,
ourselves behind
and
the
leaves creases
chain.
like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Thomas.
Yeah, we just wait on him.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Now we just need to decide what we want to do.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good,
Good
right?
play
You're
call.
going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
That was my fault, too,
I was actually
because I
looking
was
for the
supposed to play
positive silver lining, you know.
middle release.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Brady, 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. This is Bell.
Boom! You gonna drop one of
7
them.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second
One of these
and 3.
is getting dropped.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
I hate that alignment because it just does not give us what we're looking for.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let him know he gonna drop one of them.
72. Check three. Back, check it.
To throw, it's Brady. And his pass incomplete.
Man, I'd be pissed off
That
with
pass
that.
just a
He
little
was
bit
butt
off.
naked.
It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Butt naked by himself.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Not today. Check. Fresno. Whip.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. A great effort there.
I ain't even getting involved in that. I'm just going to let the computer fuck up. Because I promise you, if I'm jumping in and do anything with that,
And that's the
anything with that
right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Brady. Caught here by Bell.
good shit, man.
Showed off the footwork, but still corralled.
So he wanted to go to the middle of the field.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
He definitely wanted to go there.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Shadow. 54 is Mike. Check. Hey, wahoo. 72.
Brady going to throw.
Got him.
And
Thank
he's
you.
going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Linval Joseph in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14.
You can't block me. Hey, Alabama. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught.
Man, come on, Madden.
Patriots.
I knew he was running the quarter route,
His
and I went to
ninth
swat it. They
touchdown
didn't
of the
even let me
season.
even affect
As
him
his
at all.
guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything
job,
around
man.
him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the
fucking
opening
job, man.
and put it right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That was definitely a gimme for him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, lock it.
You got to be watching. You got to be watching.
Now.
2nd and 6.
Man, that's a pick.
He completes it to Nelson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
I don't know what happened because he was sitting right where it should have been a pick.
And the Chargers first down.
Down. 60 outlaw.
They run on first down with Jackson. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Yeah, for us, the only way we're going to be able to do
trying to get to the
anything,
perimeter, but not a whole lot of
We ain't
room
got
there.
no
But there's
choice.
got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Touchdown, defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. For Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense
I know you in cover
one-dimensional.
three.
I think you did.
Well,
Don't only change
to
the
be
man to
honest,
man.
did.
I know you in
think
cover
the
three.
fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion
I knew
that
he was in
we've
cover
seen
three.
in the past from them. They needed to broaden, and they have done
I
it
knew he was
here.
in cover
Look at
three.
what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Right here. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
What do I want to know?
Chopper!
Second down, here's an option right. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
Well, partner,
Only
for a
thing
few
I'm
years
trying to
there,
stop
we
is the
thought
big
this read
hit. I don't know if
option
he got
play was
anybody
going to
that
take
really
over the
can do
whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit.
He
But when
blitzing.
you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can
He
get.
blitzing.
A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On third down, Jackson. That is not going to be any help as
Do what we
they
gotta
dump
do.
him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be fourth down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as
Yeah,
an
you just gotta
eight-play
take what they
drive
give you,
capture
man.
the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum
Most
going
important
enough to
thing
get a
is we can't
touchdown out of
force
it.
it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's the most important thing is we can't force it. Yeah.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change?
Yeah.
It's a foot race.
They let him bounce through there with no type of touch. So.
Touchdown, New England. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Right now, he's just getting a few breaks. That's all
Gostkowski
right.
with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
We
touchback.
just got to weather the storm, that's all.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Okay.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met
I had
fan
a feeling he
bases
was gonna
that
drop
wanted
it.
that weren't happy with that field
I
goal.
had a feeling he was
I haven't
gonna
met a
drop
fan
that.
base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On second down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I had a feeling he
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
From the gun on third down. Stacy, and that is incomplete.
But that does let me know what I wanted to know. He is putting Gilmore on him. Okay, good.
Down now coming up.
Now I know defending.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Got it. He made some good moves on that. I'm not going to lie, he made some good moves.
23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Got him.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Stop running them curl routes, man.
Casey Hayward.
That boy love running them curl routes.
This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely
makes it easy to scout, man.
And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
I don't trust it, but I'm going to try to trust it. I don't really trust it, though.
From the gun, Stacy. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
I didn't trust it, but hey, it was there.
Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's
he done thrown 2 kicks on throwing them padding and girl routes. I don't know how many of those I'm going to get, though.
Out there to kick it away.
I don't.
This fielded at the 2. Shreds the tackle.
Yeah.
And he'll return this.
I figure out what's going on. He's getting a lot of good returns.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
That's what we was looking for last time.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
I promise you, I'm really only being selective.
Move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Okay. I'm only really being selective.
Shotgun now for Brady. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Yes, because we was there, but I'm like, don't give his ass the call, because I knew what the play was. That's why we're not playing man-to-man like that whenever Thielen's in the slot, because I know he run that. He beat the 49ers on the deep ball on that play.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers
beat the 49ers on the deep ball.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
We're not going to let you be able to sneak us like that. Get there.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Got it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also
honestly, whenever I run that play, because he ran that
the Patriots send out their punter as the
fade
drive
smash.
goes backwards, so
I
he's
try to
on
hot
punt
route
it
that
away.
dude, because their route take too long for him to run his route to get deep enough for that to even be a factor.
Now Austin. Oh, able to avoid him.
We'll take them few yards.
So possession goes over here on
We
the
will
punt.
take them few yards.
It'll be Charger football here as they take over.
We will take them few yards. I'm not even going to bullcorn you.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just drop off like
2
that.
minutes remaining in this
Damn,
first
man,
half
can we at least
football.
finish the animation?
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan
I'm proud of
Coachman,
him.
our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On the ground, this is Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40.
I'm proud of him.
A big chunk of
Because he
yardage
keep him
there,
too high.
37 yards.
Trust and believe I
Some
scouted for
quarterbacks
too
just
high.
seem to have a
And
knack for setting up the
specifically
draw
having
play, and he did it
Gilmore
really
on that
well
one.
there.
And those guys who can do that
He's
well
playing exactly like how I
often
thought
are very
he would.
good at
I'm
play
loving
action,
that.
too. And the beneficiaries, they're running backs and they're wide receivers.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
I don't like it.
80 weapons.
Flip that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
58 to Mike. I got 2-5.
A shotgun handoff now.
We'll take it. Fuck it.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
If it ain't
They
there,
tried a quick hitter inside,
I'm not
but
taking
that
it.
one was swallowed
And
up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
I
linemen
was
will
looking for
take the
something very
bait and
specific,
move
and it wasn't
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's sitting in that motherfucking shell again.
High 7. 951. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is
That's all I wanted. I saw him late. I hate I saw him late, but fuck it.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots'
I saw him late.
17-yard
Fuck
line.
it. That's on me. I saw him late.
60 or. Hey.
They'll run on first down.
I knew it.
It's Jackson, and that play going absolutely
But the key thing
nowhere
is
as
that
he's
you got to
belted
run
before he
certain
could get out of
plays
the
to get
backfield.
certain looks.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Do what you got to do.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Check 9. Ready?
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy
Smart.
of the first,
Okay.
right around the 15. Now the
Smart.
Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Because I dead ass is going to let that clock kick.
Badgley's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6.
And we
It's
kicked
20
off,
to
so
14 now. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get
I know what I
3
wanna
before the
run,
half
but-
and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And
Ooh,
we haven't
excuse
met
me.
a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2
11
minutes of a
seconds.
half. They'll be real excited.
He got
about
one
those up down
timeout.
the board.
Do we trust it? No, not really. Oh, I know exactly what he's doing. Fuck. Timeout.
Now the Chargers will
I know
use
exactly
the
what play
second
he
of their
ran.
timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first
Because he going to
half.
put Dorsett at quarterback and then have Le'Veon Bell there. I already know what he's doing. I needed a moment to think about that. Thank you. Gave him a second to think about that, too.
Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try
Timeout.
and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run
Now
draw,
we can play
you run screen.
prevent.
I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my linemen out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the
I'm
secondary.
cool
and see
with
if he can
giving
run
up
a little
30,
bit.
40
This will
yards or
probably be the
whatever.
last play of the quarter.
I'm cool with that as long as we don't give up a touchdown. Nope. Time
So we
ran
have
out.
reached halftime intermission with the visiting
I'm like, if you was
Chargers
gonna do that,
on
you should've went
top.
straight to the
As we'll get you
sideline,
down
but-
the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports halftime.
All we trying to do is
report.
play
Coach.
smart.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third
That's all
quarter.
we're trying to do.
fielded about a yard deep.
Damn, I juked too early.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
I'm like, hey, we got to take for what we want.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Let's go. Leo.
Off play action. Stacy.
Yeah, I knew it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I knew
The
it.
sack there by J.J. Watt.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way.
That blows,
you have to look
but
out for
hey, what can you do?
pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down.
Yeah, we did, man.
Yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage.
Damn, this motherfucker blocking his ass off.
Don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well.
I just want them to check down.
Sometimes they throw in
we can get that all game. I'm Gucci.
Right.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Bell. And he'll be taken down.
That's the thing. We got to depend on him. He's going to get a lot of yards rushing.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Right,
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Hey, let's get this. Kill.
Got him.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Desmond King picks it. The 20. 10.
Oh, bitch.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
Honestly, he was going there the whole way. He wasn't even trying to do nothing else with it. That was his plan the whole entire way to throw that pass.
It's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get
Good
the
shit,
yardage,
though.
and really help out your offense.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Good shit,
it's
though.
a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Them backside pursuits always
that's
be
the
what
big
saves
drawback
them.
to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? On 3rd down, it's Jackson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
Good defensive stand,
man. Run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the back. Good defensive keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 3 field goals that he's
The whole
in.
point
Now
of what
this
I got to
last
do,
one
I got to
helps
play
him stretch
smart.
out the lead.
He's been solid.
He got too many
and he lives up to the
defensive
adage
players
that every
in
offensive
the
coach
secondary
has
that can
ever
make a
said
play.
to us. We want to
I got to
end
pick
every
my spots.
possession
I got to get him to come play in the box.
For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or worse, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
So far, game plan is going like we expected it to. We got to get him to come play in the box. That's all.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to keep sending it every day.
In there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
All right. He got Newton in the game. I'm not even really worried about that.
Newton now to throw. And he's taken down. Back in his
my
own
D-line
7. Linval Joseph. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's the whole premise behind what we got going on. Let my D-line eat.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
6 guys. Check 8.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it's knocked away.
I knew that's where he was going.
Incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes
he wants that shot play,
man,
but I'm not going to give it to him.
You got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Damn it, I juked the wrong way again. Fuck,
A big
Cody.
kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Charger drive about to get going.
Play so
and last
bad.
time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
8 yards the tally on that first down
Hey,
run.
I
Here's
conceded.
2nd
I'm
and
not
2.
going to have 1,000,000 yards passing.
They run again with Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down. Jackson. And he'll lose
man, I'm
yardage
missing
here.
Melvin
Back
Gordon
at the
right
47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard,
I'm
and it'll be
missing
2nd
him.
down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, LA!
He tried to disguise that cover 3, but he still get beat all the same.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw.
Good defensive stand.
To get it to the end zone.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage.
Toughest goal line defense I face.
Line. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
If all we're going to do is snap the ball and run, do what you got to do.
On offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's on the ground.
That's it.
But this will get out of bounds.
Well, he's smart. He knew get that ass to that sideline.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Bam goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
He's going to have to every time.
Coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Cam's going to run it. And now on the pitch, the ball.
He's going to have to every time. I set for them to automatically key on the quarterback. You're going to have to play. Nothing is going to come easy this game. You're going to have to play. Glitchy gimmick stuff in the past, you're going to have to play.
For this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
I ain't even got to worry about the read. I automatically set them to key on the quarterback. That eliminates the triple option. You're going to have to hand that bad boy off every time. Formation subs, put somebody with some foot speed at the damn fullback position.
Now on 2nd and 16. Newton.
Oh, come on.
And that
I thought he was going to undercut it.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
I try to throw in my man coverage when I can.
And that's another nice job.
Because I already knew coming into this game with how he played.
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's
I was going to have to run a lot of zone.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Got him.
And
let the pass rush do what they do. Get on that punt work.
Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game
Let him do what he got to do. Fuck it.
Now you add 2 more to his total.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Austin.
Good tackle.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
I can't get what I want to get because he's playing good defense, but
the Charger
I got to
drive
take what's
about
there,
to
man.
get going.
I can't
There are
force
2
it.
scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
It was there.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy
It was
to
there.
have back. There wasn't a whole
I just couldn't get out the wash.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Don't move.
13, 13, watch 13.
They'll run it with Jackson.
I will take that one juke in 2 yards.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I already knew it wasn't going to be a game where I could just go bombs away.
The Chargers
play on the
3rd
back
down.
line.
It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run again with Jackson.
I already knew it wasn't going to be a game I could do that.
45 at the 44. A gain there of 12 yards and a
I accepted that when I came in here. He an all-out mass coverage defense, but the run defense is suspect as hell.
First down carry for Davis. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to
Oh, that's right, because I had the other play
gain
for
some
that
yardage
play.
and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down. It's Jackson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. They follow up the gain of 5.
Oh, the handoff takes too damn
there
long.
on second down.
This
Chargers
play
on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
65.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Somebody was downfield.
Henry.
And it wasn't even a play where you should have been downfield.
But not before he's inside.
Told you, it wasn't even a play where you should have been
That's a good chunk of
downfield.
yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
It wasn't even a play for where you should have been downfield. That's the part that tricks me out. You should have never even been downfield. It wasn't even in a read option play.
That up again, don't they?
So following a holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
It wasn't even a read option play.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. I don't think you got it, son. And 58 is the Mike. Well, 58 is the Mike. 5. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah,
It wasn't even a read option play.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Let's switch. Be driven.
Operating from the gun. Stacy steps away to his left.
Got him.
They find some open field here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out
Hate
of
to
bounds.
see it.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good
hate to
play.
see
The
it.
scramble goes for 20. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield.
But he bailed out.
And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit.
Would keep taking them 3 peats? Hey,
here's the thing.
mantra for the season. Keep chopping at the tree.
But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
Really
he got out of there.
Stop trailing here in the 4th.
Oh, good shit. Hey, good shit.
5 yards on the play.
Not even gonna lie to him. Good shit he did on that one. Boy, that man played his responsibility. And that backside linebacker almost made a play.
Ended up with a solid game.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll run on first down.
He got a super pass rush on that one.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he got a super pass rush on that one.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And brought down.
I spotlighted the right person that time. It took me long enough.
Shit. Use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Yeah, it took me long enough.
Good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be
That's why I put
just
him in the
5
game
at
versus
6.
the other dude.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. We dead-ass knew coming in this game we had to run the ball.
Made it very difficult right there.
He got too many people that can do stuff in the secondary.
Yeah,
we
seven, 8, 9,
couldn't rely on him to be able to. Oh, it opened up like Tallahassee.
It's Jackson, and he takes it.
He got too many people that can do stuff in the secondary. I can't be bums away this game.
Justin Jackson, his third touchdown now on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That's playing to his strength.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Crucial stops and playing run.
This fielded at the 2.
Got him.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just
We
shy
just
of
got
the
to close this game out,
the 24-yard line.
We haven't been playing consistently this year, but hey, we do what we got to do. Where is it at?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his
got him before he could throw it.
Can't find a receiver.
Boy, I hate them long-ass windups that they have in this game, boy.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting
them
quarterback,
windups take
no matter the situation.
forever.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Just 2
forever.
minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to White.
Beautiful.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
56. I got you. I got you.
Tasty cakes.
Hey, I got him. That's me.
Tasty cakes. Do what y'all got to do. Tasty cakes.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Yo. Wait for the end.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On first down, Jackson. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
We got a few big plays.
If they were ever going to get him in the backfield, nice to see him get a stop.
Yeah,
we did what we had to do, man.
Your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for our visitors, they move back over 500 now at 6-5, and they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for New England, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.